this is the drift we just came from, and I'm back at that junction where these raises are going up. And now we did the right hand rule, so we went down that one to start, and then now we've got this one to check out. And this is actually the main one, I believe, so this one could go fairly far. Just look at the nice strip in front of us. Very spacious in the Adit again. Here's a look at the geology. You guys are always saying you want to see more of that, so trying to be conscientious of that. Oh wow, this just goes forever. This is impressive. So of course that's my exploring buddy way down there, and as you can see, this Adit just keeps running. Thought that was some miner's graffiti for a second. So you can really clearly see those strips here. You can see the wood right here. Sorry. You can see the wood right here, and that's the metal strip right there. And again, they would run the ore carts on top of the metal so it wouldn't grind the wood down too quickly. But they just use the metal strip because it's a lot cheaper than full-on ore cart rail. We've seen a fair amount of quartz in here. I'm not sure if that, yeah, I think that is quartz. We've seen a fair amount of quartz in here. There's some more up there. And like I said, the Adit just keeps running. Big timber came down here. These look like ties for the ore carts.
What do you think of my discovery so far?
I am extremely impressed. Ah, old Union Carbide can. Looks like an old Union Carbide can right there.
Dude, it just goes for days.
And still keeps going, yeah. Man, you weren't kidding. I didn't see how far it went. So following a suggestion from Geiger Mouse, thank you Geiger Mouse, we have a cheap green laser in our possession, but it still works pretty well. And there's a view looking down. Yeah, how far do you think that is? That just goes for days. I mean, that's a bright laser, you guys. That laser is no joke.
It's, you know how far it is? It's far ways.
Yes, it is. That is crazy.
Dude, I'm amazed at how...
It's in great shape here, too.
I never thought for a second you could
Find something like this.
yeah, dude.
Okay, I did put a new battery in my camera, and so I am where that carbide can is still, and my exploring buddy went quite a ways ahead of me. You can just sort of faintly see his light way down there. This just goes a really long way. It's much, much more than we expected. So, we'll catch up to him. You see the rock in here is completely changed again. Let's get that gray, dusty look. Strips, bits of wood. And now we've changed the rock again. Now I've got sort of yellowish, brownish rock. Strips along the side and front. Unbelievable, this thing is huge. We were under the impression that this was a placer mine, but I'm starting to question that now based on what we're seeing in here. Interesting. I'm not sure what that was for. This thing is enormous, man.
You ain't shitting.
It's interesting how the ties have rotted out, like.
Yeah,
And-
on the and haul it out.
Yeah.
Cave in.
Where the ties were, it's just sort of an empty cavity now. It's interesting.
Yeah, handicap. Oh, look at this.
Ah,
Now, obviously, there's something here because.
now what does that mean? All right, miners in the audience needs to tell us what this one means.
Maybe it means like he's got a little weenie and he's puking.
There you go. That's got to be it.
Maybe
Oh, is that? Can't tell if that's part of it too.
that is right there. It looks like. But
That could be tracking ore cart loads, maybe.
maybe.
All the spots. I don't know.
That's carbide.
Yeah. All right. Like I said, audience, we need your help on this one. And then the Adit just keeps going. Look at that. Did you look down there?
Oh yeah.
That's insane. So here's that miner's graffiti, and there's some more over here, little bits and pieces of graffiti. My exploring buddy went ahead. And something interesting I noticed about the, I keep calling them strips here, is that rather than a flat strip, they've actually got like a half pipe there and there on the side. You can actually see it more here. So I don't know if they were really on a budget or having to resort to whatever they could get or what, but I can't imagine it would have been easy running the ore carts along that. But I wasn't here, so who knows. There's top of a can of something, and then more miners graffiti. Man, this just keeps going. This is awesome. Interesting. Looks like maybe there's a fault here. You see how smooth the wall is, and then you see where it intersects this sort of ledge right here and runs up there. Interesting. Looks a little bit precarious, but I think it's safe because there's nothing on the ground and it looks pretty solid. It looks like there's that stick looks like it was for tamping explosives into the holes they drilled. That'd be my guess. Oh, actually have some intact ties here. That's cool.
What is it?
Now the ore cart ties are intact.
What do you see this? I think I know what that graffiti was for.
Huh. Oh shit. That is it's dynamite. For those of you at home that don't know what dynamite looks like, so I'm gonna keep a soft voice, although it's probably
Inert, but
yeah,
still.
totally inert, but no reason to get out and play with it.
Don't put your pinky on it.
Yeah, that is interesting that it's still there.
I think it's a stuck. What do they call it? A stuck shot or stuck load or whatever.
I forget, one of the miners can tell us when the dynamite doesn't go. The drill hole just above it.
See the single jack and drill bits and stuff that way in here?
I did not. Where do you see single
Here's
jack
one
in
right
here?
here.
Be damned.
And then there's that rod. And did you see that stick that was on the
Yeah.
back?
Where's the? Show me the drill bit again
Right there.
for the audience. There we go.
And then here's another packing stick for dynamite.
Yeah, packing stick for dynamite that might even have been used to pack that dynamite right there.
Okay, here's some more graffiti here.
All right.
We got P, I don't know. Plaster, that was the P for the P. Plaster this way and up.
I don't know.
On that second level, see?
You think that's what that means?
I'm pretty positive. I'm almost positive.
Interesting. Well,
Here's another
keep you running.
carbide, Union carbide lid.
Okay, there's that new graffiti there. And catch up to my buddy. There's looks like the top of a carbide can again. More stuff back here.
There's a fuse over here on this side.
Oh, cool. I was just saying, you can see the nails in the tie right there. There's another packing stick for the explosives. That long packing stick right there, and I just noticed there's the remains of a glove right there, or two gloves actually. There's a finger right there too. Who knows how long that's been in here? And this mine just keeps running. It's really impressive. Section of pipe right there. I can't believe how far this is going in. Pipe right there. More graffiti. I don't know what this stuff. I think there's some on this side too. I don't know what this is indicative of. That's probably natural. Still going.
Brother, look at this.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Man. What?
And it goes up and it goes this way, I think.
It almost looks like it stops though too.
It could, yeah. I probably, what was it, an attempt at an air shaft? Or maybe they were trying to get a stab at the placer?
I don't know. I mean, they've got those timbers on the side to support it, like it was.
A chute.
Yeah, like it was a chute or something. But then I think it just stops right there.
There's some runners, but.
Yeah, some quartz right there. But that looks like it goes up there and stops.
Yeah, that's weird. Dude, this is crazy.
Wow. And then this doesn't stop. This just keeps going.
Yes, it does. Now they started dismantling the track here, or else the wood brought it out and the water washed.
Yeah, I noticed the track. We suddenly lost, not the track, the wood. We suddenly lost the wood. I noticed.
It's starting to get a little short of breath.
Are you? Auction centers.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Auction meter's still happy.
Wood's more exposed here.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, auction center's still happy. So
Yeah, that's all that they're about.
for auction meter. So we got the wood back.
There's more fuse.
Oh, cool. That is definitely fuse.
Dude, this is totally first for us.
Yeah, this
Up
is
here in this area.
for our area, you guys. Without giving away too much information, this is really, really unprecedented. Look how far that just keeps running.
We're not fixed up here. I don't know what these rods are.
See some drill marks or drill holes right there, and right there.
There's more carbide over here. Carbide dots.
Dots, you said?
Yeah, look, there's one right there.
Oh yeah. Strange. Pipe right there. I'm assuming that was a ventilation pipe.
I'm thinking so, yes. It's old.
Yeah, it's definitely, all those rivets is definitely old. Wood's in pretty good shape here.
And you show the dynamite box in here?
Yeah, lots of remains of dynamite boxes in here, you guys.
This one actually has writing on it.
That's a big block of wood right there.
Okay, we're thinking a raise. Oh, Prince Albert, I can't.
Alright,
Look at this.
some wood jammed in there.
Look at this, dude.
And is this a face or is this a raise?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I wonder how old that is.
That's old.
And then back here, this is not a face, but this is actually a raise that runs way up. You see there's a timber there. And then looking up even more. So looking all the way up, you can see there's actually still a platform right there. You got timbers, you got timber right there, other timbers lining the side, and then they run up to a still intact platform right there, which is really impressive. There's that raise right there, and we noticed the obligatory Prince Albert can right here. I don't know if you can make it out too well, but that does say Prince Albert right there, which is pretty cool. And then there's that stick right here. The stick right here for stuffing dynamite is actually still really solid and intact, despite being probably more than 100 years old. Lots of bits of wood and stuff back here. And we're thinking that these pieces of wood jammed into the side along here supported the ventilation pipe that would have had to take a sharp run up the raise and
Straight up.
yeah, practically straight up, so I would have needed some more support there. And probably an ore chute or something here. It's hard to tell at this point.
Hey, did you see these little like symbols carved in the?
Mr. McBride just noticed these symbols carved into the side of the rib of the Adit, which is above where those wood pieces of wood are jammed in. So I don't know if
I don't know.
could be somebody screwing around. I have no idea.
No, they're those.
I don't know how old that is.
It's old. It looks pretty to me. He's got like crystals growing in it.
Yeah, interesting. Huh. Quite the mine, I have to say. Quite the mine, and much more than we expected. We're walking out, and Adit Addicts spotted this contraption here, which we believe is for loading the dynamite in. Because, I mean, you would think that a stick of dynamite would go in that pocket right there, and
Yeah, but it's metal though. That's
Slide right in.
That's kind of got me guessing because they don't. You know,
you wouldn't want the spark from.
and it's not copper.
Okay, so what is it?
It's a spoon.
I think it's a back scratcher, dude.
It could be.
Okay, so we are back near the portal, and I dropped down that. Is this the first Winze?
Yes.
Dropped down the first Winze we came to because it looked like it would be the easiest. And the one just past it, that one that was vertical, straight up and down, and dropped down for about 20 feet. Mr. McBride's headed over to it now. I'm glad we didn't go down it because it just ends right there. I hope you can see that. That's the end right there.
That help?
And I'll turn my light off, and you can see his light shining down. So that's that one. And see all that pool of water right there? I'm thinking that might be a Winze running deeper because there's a lot of water draining down there, but you know, it's not filling up, so could be draining out there. Meanwhile, looking back this way, we've got some interesting stuff. You can see we've got a drift level running off that way, and then if you look to the left here, this is tricky to navigate. There's also something dropping off down here. Hold on. Okay, so looking down here, you can see it drops down, and may have kept going at some time, but a lot of material is filled in here. I don't know if it's backfill or what, but it ends in that pool of water there now. And that leaves this section here, this larger section running down there. So I need to turn the camera off to squeeze in through there because you can see this is kind of tight. And I will rejoin you there and we can see where this goes. Okay, there's looking back where I just came. And then looking around in front of us here, we've got this muddy section here, which shouldn't be a problem to get across. Bunch of rock that came down here, and I hear rushing water up ahead, and it keeps going that way. So let me make my way across the mud here, and we'll see where that goes. Oh, this is deep. Yeah, lots of material down here. This is kind of sketchy here. Yeah. Okay, looks like we've got a big pit up here. Getting up here to take a look at it. That's looking back where I came from, and you can see the track, or the strips running down by me here. And there is indeed a pit here that drops down there, and looks like there may have been another level going down there. It's difficult to tell. All the water's running down there, so it must go a ways. Looking across, you can see where the rail that is at my feet here, or I keep saying rail, I mean strip. The strips are at my feet here. You can see where they, at one time, they carried over and picked up there. All this material has come down here, but the drift keeps running back that way. I tried to get across this, but it's just all crumbling. It all just broke out and went tumbling down that pit. And then I can't go across on that side because that's you know, I have to go upside down to get across that, and it's wet. There's nothing to get across there, so I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to go any farther. But I'm going to shine this up. I think you guys can see something back there. I can't tell how much farther it goes. So that's disappointing because it does seem like it goes a ways. It's right up at the top. I think we're somewhere near that air shaft. Given the amount of water coming down, I bet we're somewhere near that air shaft. Interesting. Okay, I was able to climb up on it a little way. I'm afraid this is the best I can do. You can actually see more of how far I can go back than I can because I'm holding the camera up. But I'm really precariously perched right here, so I can't get any closer. But I mean, it might stop right there, or it bends. I can't tell which, but it does go, you know, past this point here. So pretty impressive mine.